So the first area we want to start is that there is some new GA4 updates. Really interesting one today is that GA4 is now working on the ability to export to Google Sheets in order to further analyze your data. This is still going to be available where you go in here. So I come in here and I can hit share this report. Right now, this only has share link in this particular account. So it sounds like a Google Sheets link will be available here. As always, with these things are rolling out, they don't tend to hit all accounts at once. Instead, they are slowly rolling out. So just keep an eye on it. May not hit your account for some period of time. And it looks like you'll be able to do up to 5,000 rows of data in a Google Sheet. So that's awesome. Also, as a reminder, key events versus conversions. I believe that has finished rolling out by now, but conversions in many of your reports, this used to say conversions and now it says key events. This is really, in this particular report, just a name change that GA4 has been rolling out. It took a surprisingly long time to roll out. So if you feel like you heard about this a long time ago and just noticed it, it's probably not you, probably just Google taking a while to get to your account. Conversions, however, can still be seen in your advertising reports. And those will be more similar to your Google Ads. Again, your key events, the naming convention is the only thing that changed there. You do not need to do anything. It has not changed how those key events are being calculated. It's really just a name change. Another update is that saved comparisons are now going to be available for some users. So you do have to be an admin or an editor of the property, but really cool that we can now save these instead of having to build them every single time. This is a feature in GA4 that I'm really excited for, and I think it's going to make reporting easier for a lot of marketing managers in the future. So we'll talk a little bit about what that looks like. Again, because this is the demo account, I can't actually save them, but I can show you in a moment how the comparison feature works. So in this case, it's in this nice little bar up here. Again, I'm going to come into edit comparisons. I could create new, but let's say in this case, I'm interested in looking at my organic versus my paid traffic. I'm going to click both of these and hit apply. And again, if you're at certain levels on an account, you can set up custom ones. So let's say that you have very specific, maybe referral links that people use to get to your site and you're really interested in those performance versus people who maybe come to your site via email. Those could be comparisons that you set up and save in your GA4 account. So you have those ready to go. Don't have to rebuild them every single time. So in this case, I have this comparison turned on. So I have all users, my organic traffic and my paid traffic. Again, I'm in pages and screens. So I can see homepage and I can see this broken out by my organic traffic versus my paid traffic. My organic traffic tends to have much higher page views of the homepage. Probably makes sense. People are probably a lot more likely to reach my homepage from Googling my brand name as opposed to making their way there through one of my advertising campaigns. And so I can go through all of this type of information and see that. In another report, I might use this to take a look at what are my top selling products by a certain channel. What are my top landing pages from different channels? So this can be a really, really good way to easily look at how different types of traffic are doing within your report in GA4 without having to maybe export a bunch of different reports or anything along those lines.